Hello everybody and welcome on my YouTube channel. You are with Alendris and today I'm on the test server to try for you the new VIP hero for the month of July. He has a cool name, it's Hercules.
Ready? Alright, let's bust some heads!
First point for Hercules, I can tell you that I like his looking with his big wrecking ball. You see his animation, it's pretty cool and he seems to be really strong when you are watching his skills animation. So about his statistic now, I did exactly like I did with Spider Queen. I have the hero now full red 4 level 110, but I was on the website hcharge.tk to check his statistic as full red 2, and also if you decide to invest on him at level 106 with red 3. So I will give you all this information now. It's a frontline strength hero who can throw an iron ball to smash enemies. It's also a giant. Okay, for the moment it's not so important, but we have to know it. So about his statistic as red 2, he has 133,000 HP, as red 3 146,000, and at red 4, listen, 214,000 HP. So he has something to hold. Attack power 8,400 at red 2, 9,000 at red 3, 11,500 at red 4, armor 1,800 at red 2, 1,860 at red 3 level 106, and 2,334 as red 4. Magical resistance 700 when you are red 2, 650 when you are red 3, and 887 when you are red 4. And finally, critical score 1,250 as red 2, 1,280 as red 3 level 106, and 1,300 if you are red 4. I already calculated the training field, because in the training field you have HP, armor and magical resistance, and I already added this information when I give you the number. So let's discover now his skills. We already saw that his statistics are pretty tanky. I think this hero is tank oriented, but we will see it right now. Ultimate skill Meteorolite Hurling. Quentin hurls the iron ball, damaging and stunning enemies it passes by. Increase 4,400 damage, so it's not so much damage, but it will stun in according of the level. And I think it will be full screen in front of him, so it's not bad. Second skill, the green skin, Head-in Spin. Quentin spins the iron ball and deals damage to enemies nearby, during which Quentin is immune to any physical damage. So another time increase 3,300, it's not that much, but it means he will do some area damage around him and he get invulnerability for physical damage during this time, so it's really interesting. Third skill, the blue skill, Brute Force. Quentin damages an enemy with the iron ball, stunning and knocking back the target, increase 5,500 damage and the knockback in according of the level. I'm really curious to see how will be the knockback, if it's little knockback or if it's a big knockback, because it can be a really interesting skill. And finally, the purple skill, Enhanced Strength. Quentin increases his own strength by 1,100 strength. That's why also he has a lot of HP. But okay, nothing to tell about this skill. I think it's really tank oriented when I'm reading this. We will check in 1 versus 1 is a skill, but let's check his position on the battlefield first of all. Hercules is a frontliner, so in according of his statistic, I think we can expect that he's in the front lane. Okay, Dragon Rider is in front of him. Some information are really interesting, and it's one information who is really interesting. What we have there? Oh, Boxer in front of him. Okay, Soul Hunter behind him. This is a valuable information also. Cross Knight in front of him. This one will be behind, it was sure. There, no problem. Oh, this is in front of him. This I'm more surprised, but okay, why not? Okay. Everything behind. He's in front of Dwarf Warrior, but Dwarf Warrior will charge, so he will be in front finally. I'm not sure that they will be useful together for the moment, but okay. Nothing crazy. Ancient Protector in front. Iron Hoof and Death Gore in front. Okay, he's behind usual tank. It's strange, but because in according of his statistic, I was more thinking that he will be in front line. But okay. Okay. And he's in front of Rabbit and Steel Champion, so this is not bad. And behind Turtle, okay. So he has a strange position in my opinion because he's like an off tank nearly, but in according of what I see in his statistic, I was thinking more that it is a tank than something else. We will check his skills in detail right now. Against Chaplain and Admiral we will see. So this is the second skill. This is the third. Oh! The knockback is crazy! He stands for a long time and he pushed totally in the end of the screen the tank. So imagine you have one tank like a Dwarf Warrior in front, you want to remove him, it will be crazy good for that. Okay, damage are not crazy, but you can imagine that he will touch. This is the ultimate, also not crazy damages, but another time stun for a long time. So he has a good control. If you was watching what I did for Spider Queen, what I was upset, Spider Queen has nothing. She can control, she can damage, she can... I don't know what she will do, but she can do nothing. For him, it seems that his damage are not crazy, okay, but he can hold the damage in front lane, and he can stun, he can knock back, he can do a lot of things, so he will be crazy useful. And finally, I think this skill is dealing. It's not win priest for sure, but we don't care, we don't want win priest, we want a frontliner tank. So, I will finish, and I will check the statistic finally that he did. Okay, statistic, nearly 400 damage, so it's totally honest, in according of the fact that he has only 2 enemies in front of him. I imagine this hero, if you are pushing a lot of hero near him, with Ghost Knight for example, or something like that, with Rabbit, I have a lot of ideas, you will be able to get a good advantage of his skills. So, we will try now the damage test. Against the healing team, I play with him alone because I'm sure that he will not die. He has some lifesteal and enemies in front of him will be not able to deal enough damage. The knockback is really impressive. You see, the enemy is totally bumped in the end of the screen. He stunned for 2-3 seconds. It's crazy good. So there. Okay, I will do an accelerate, sorry, because you won't just see the result, nothing else is interesting. We saw the mechanic of his skills. Okay, so we will have the result. Nearly 400,000 damage. It's honest. It's really honest. In this situation, it's honest. I think I will try now in real fight to manage a team around him to push enemies near him. We will see what I can do. Against a metagame team, what we can have, I hope that he will survive. Oh, Magic Breaker near. As a bad idea, I will push Magic Breaker far now. But she will do her ultimate, I think, in wrong place now. Yes. But it was not the best thing, so I think I could kill her, and finally I don't kill her. The stun. Oh, I will receive the ultimate also of Wind Priest, who will be painful. Soon. Oh, and with all image, he will deal crazy damage. Hop. Also the ultimate of Steel Champion. Now my Steel Champion will do the job. Okay. Finally, I killed the Magic Breaker and I lost mine. Okay, it's not bad. Boom! I like this knockback. Oh, I killed Wind Priest. He's holding really good. It's difficult to kill. So it will be, I think it will be, how's the name? Egality. I will accelerate now, 8 seconds. Ah, I didn't kill him, okay. So, we'll see statistic of the match. 900,000 damage for Wind Priest Red 4, okay, but you see that even with this insane damage, the tank 252,000 damage, he's still alive at the end of the fight, of the match, and he did a really interesting job, even if the knockback was not the best that you could do. I think you can really have some potential with this hero. Let's try another fight. I want to try a strategy against this full in front of me team, if we can tell. When the knockback will come, I think it will be some dragon in the back lane, and finally the tank will stay in the back lane. Look, it will work. And the taunt is too far, so he's taunting only he's taunting only Hercules, and Hercules will kill everyone. Oh yeah, it's just crazy good. Hercules in the middle of 5 arrows, and finally the fight is over. Already you understood it. And as soon as the ultimate will be finished, yes, bye bye. Okay, so let's check the damage. In this situation, okay, it's a specific situation, but you have the tank in the middle of the enemy team, and I think it's a crazy hard counter for Cross Knight, because if you are doing it, every time you will knock back, after Cross Knight will tank when he is in the back lane, and finally he's too far, Cross Knight, so he will not taunt all screen, he will taunt only your front line. So you have the perfect setup right now. It was a lucky setup, I just tried something, but you see how you can use Hercules. Let's try a last situation. For the last example against the burst team, so I'm using Iron Hoof to counter the burst, and after I will have the dragon who will do the job, because they will turn Commando, Thunder Beast and Sorceress. Also, you see that I remove totally Death Voice. Oh la la, this damage. Poof. I'm curious. Oh yeah, 230,000 damage. He's even in front of Wind Priest because he killed all image of Avenger, and finally he did a lot of damage. So near him he's able to deal a lot of damage. He has crazy survivability and a lot of control against the enemies. One knockback and one stun. One big stun, full screen, and is immune from damage, so it's really good. Let's now speak about his strengths and weaknesses. 3 important points as strength for Hercules. First point, it's his crazy survivability. Actually, at Red 4 for sure it's insane, but even before at Red 3 with 4 items, 146,000 HP. It's far to be ridiculous. I think it's the hero with most HP in the game actually. And 214,000 when you are Red 4. Okay, it will be in 2 years, but it's also really impressive. Second important point, he has a set of skills which is really interesting. His ultimate is able to stun any enemies in front of you, every enemy in front of you. The spin is interesting. He will save damage on him, and he will also deal damage around him. Brute force, I will not explain anymore, but you will knock back one enemy in the end of the screen and he will be stunned for 3-4 seconds. it's just crazy. So you have one hero with a huge durability, huge set of control, and also with able to deal some damage in area. So it's really positive. When you have Avenger, for example, in front of you, you will kill all image in 1 second. When you will success to go in the middle of enemy team, you will also deal amazing damages. So it's really, really interesting. Let's now speak about his weaknesses. Two little points as weaknesses for Hercules. The first one can be funny, but Hercules can save one enemy with his skill. Because when you use brute force, for example, if you are using after, it's up to you what you are constructing, which team you are building. But if you are taking, for example, Rabbit will grab an enemy near him, and poof, he will push him in the end of the screen. So if you have something to kill him in the back lane, it's okay. If you are pushing him from where he come, finally you save his life and you put this hero full of energy. So in some situation you have to think how you will use Hercules, because it can be not so good with some heroes. And the second point, it's not really a weakness, but it's a truth. This hero is not good to burst. Each one hero will have a good overall damage, especially if you success to have a good position on the battlefield, but it's not one hero who will be able to deal 200,000 damage in 1 second, or even 100,000 damage in 1 second. He will be there to receive damage, but not to deal a crazy amount of damage in some seconds. It's actually difficult to be sure about this hero because he's red 4. I tried him in the middle of some red 2, red 3. So it's difficult, but I really think that he will be suitable in Grand Arena, Grand Tournament, War of the God, and Championship. He's useful, he has a ton of skills to control opponent, able to deal some interesting amount of overall damage. So I think it's up to you, but you will be able to try some interesting composition with this hero. It's all for today. It's now time to conclude. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share to support my work if you enjoy it. See you soon for another video. Bye bye.